For more than 2 decades, Paul Lamb has suffered chronic pain, having been paralysed from the neck down in a car accident. He needs help with almost everything, having just minimal use of one hand. Now he wants a doctor to assist him to die at a time of his choosing.
To get the change in the law would mean it will give me the peace of mind that I need, that as and when I want to take my life, the law's on my side where nobody can get prosecuted.
He's taking up the legal battle fought by the late Tony Nicholson, whose widow Jane is also taking a case to the Supreme Court.
It gives them back their life, their life to do with as they please. We know that there are people with locked-in syndrome that live meaningful lives, but there are those that don't, and Tony lived 8 years of hell.
They wish to end their lives, but are unable to do so.
Paul Lamb's lawyers argue that the crime of assisting a suicide interferes with his right to a private and family life, because a doctor can't assist him to end his life at the time and in the way he wants. In July, the Court of Appeal ruled that only Parliament, which it described as the conscience of the nation in matters of life or death, could change the law, and that judges, however eminent, couldn't. Now, 9 judges of the Supreme Court will decide whether that power is Parliament's or theirs. But any change to the law on assisted suicide is opposed by many.
A change in the law would be a recipe for the exploitation and abuse of elderly and disabled people who'd feel under pressure to end their lives so as not to be a financial and emotional burden.
The court will also consider the case of a man known only as Martin. He wants current guidance, which says loved ones acting compassionately to assist a suicide are unlikely to be prosecuted, to include medical professionals.
Worth living.
Cases like Martin and Paul Lamb's raise some of the most profound moral, ethical and legal issues imaginable. The Supreme Court's decision is eagerly awaited by those both for and against a change to the law. Clive Coleman, BBC News.